Race number 1 of this penultimate round of the VTCC. It is time to wind them up and let them go. Oh, that's a terrible start from Van Heeden. Has his bad luck found him once again? Gilloon has stormed off the line. Aaron Large up to second. Carl Benson up to third. Oh my goodness, the Gummy Bear down to fourth before the first turn. Toby Owen, that's the view from him. As look at Van Heeden trying to do something on the outside of turns 1 and 2. Can't quite get alongside Benson. Has everybody made it through? Does look like everybody has survived the first few turns. Gilloon is trying to break free, and that's Toby Owen trying to make a move, but side by side with Mr. Rank Dropper Carl Benson. He's just lost that third place to Van Heeden, who wants to try and make up for lost time. It was a really bad start. Oh, there's Callahan and Dunn side by side in the background. There they are. That's the AM lead. I beg your pardon. That's Callahan and Alex Rhodes side by side. Nick Bailey right in there as well. He's gained a few. Oops, as he gives a bit of a tap to Mr. Fishwick. No particular harm there. Look at the fighting going on. You can go side by side. The track is wide enough, but it's very much who's got the biggest, bravest cojones in the driver's seat to do something like that. Aaron Large hasn't had a great start. Well, he started okay, I think, but it's not gone too well thereafter. Now Van Heeden back up into second is chasing off after Gilloon, but right behind them, Miles Dixon in this particular pad. Look at Gary Cooper, and he's just taken 5th position from Toby Owen. What a cracking start. Whoa, that was Aaron Large getting all out of shape coming through turn 11, nearly sideswiping Carl Benson. But on they go. They've lived to survive another day. This lot still fighting on as Benson has just got up into 3rd position ahead of Aaron Large. Here comes Gary Cooper, now up into 4th. What a stormy start for him. But as you can see at the bottom of the shot, Van Heeden and Gilloon are just broken away from the pack, and will, I'm sure, continue that fight for some time to come. And look at Dixon. These are the outside over 3 wide going on right behind them. I just saw there was another 3 wide going on. Goodness me, look at this one. Now there is Harrison. Oh no, Davey Garside's out of trouble. He's now down to last. Our newcomer has got a view of a great scrap going on ahead of him with McRae Williams. That's Kev Straw in the Mercedes on the left-hand side. And Nick Bailey's the first to get a penalty on the board. Ooh, sort this out before you get into the first turn. Kev Straw kept that one in. Wow, that was very, very close. Struth alive. That was... I was anticipating an almighty great collision there, but oh me of little faith. As we look at this great big pack, that's 3rd to 7th involved in this pack here on the roof cam of Miles Dixon, as he looks at the back of Aaron Large, who's behind Toby Owen, Gary Cooper and Carl Benson. As I've just seen the lead change hands, Van Heeden has had a great exit from turn 6 and has managed to make the move stick before 7. Gilloon in second. Gilloon certainly with the championship point advantage over Brendan Van Heeden. But Brendan's certainly showing the greater pace. But pace is one thing, consistency is another. We will see. Even in 15-minute races, you still need to be able to keep it on the black stuff. And is that consistency that hasn't always been with Brendan. We'll see what he can do. There's Dixon. Actually, 2 places back is Nick Bailey. So he's managed to make his way through that particular pack he was fighting with, and he's now into 9th. What's his penalty? Oh, 32 seconds? My goodness, Nick. How on earth did you manage that? That's a very good question. That one I'm sure will be appealed. Oh, wow, Miles going a bit slow there as Gary Cooper bounces off the door of Carl Benson, and because of that he's lost the momentum. There goes Toby Owen. Oh, wow, that was a very robust defence there from Gary Cooper to shut down Aaron Large. Because he made a mistake at that turn 13 and then had that uphill section, he just really struggled to get any pace going. Oh, as that's a road cone stuck underneath Toby Owen's car. Aaron Large trying to fend off Miles Dixon. Oh, Gary Cooper is rubbing doors with Toby Owen. Now down the start-finish straight. My goodness me, they're still going at it. Almost 3 wide. No, they're going to go 2 wide though into turn 1. What a move from Gary Cooper. Can he banzai on the inside of Toby Owen? Oh, Aaron Large trying to make it for 3 wide. No, he got a bit of a tank swapper there and did not complete the move. Still side by side, Gary Cooper, Toby Owen, and Carl Benson is just minding his own business at the head of that particular pack. as Gillone and Van Heeden continue their fight. Whoa, Gary Cooper, I think you were a bit too hot into there, my friend, as he's lost a bit of momentum. Here comes Toby Owen once again. Miles Dixon looking like he wants to try and get, well, he definitely wants to get involved in it. I went to the roof cam slightly wrong time. Oh, wow, Toby Owen slams the door in the face of Aaron Large. My goodness, the BMW had to really get on the base, and that's a bit wide for Benson. Now Alex Rhodes is wanting to get involved. My goodness, this pack now 6 cars long. There in the background, Chris Callahan leading our AM contingent. We don't have very many AM drivers with us, unfortunately, as Matt Webb is up into second in the AM class with Mr. Fishwick. Oh no, Nick Bailey, after saying that he was doing pretty well up in 9th, now finds himself in 12th. Oops, and that's Matt Webb that's gone for an excursion into the dust. But up towards the front end, Alex Rhodes has got a great ringside seat. Oh, that was Gary Cooper again, created some tyre smoke as he was getting really heavily alongside. That'll be Carl Benson. And no, wrong one. There's Gary Cooper I was aiming for. The two Renaults side by side through 12 and 13. And no, Gary Cooper still fended off, but because Carl Benson's fighting that hard, and it's for a podium position, but here comes Cooper. Oh, he had a wonderful drive from 13. He's gone a little bit deep into 14. Oh, a bit of door rubbing between the two Renaults. And here comes Toby Owen to get involved in it as well. Still side by side, 4 Renaults involved in this particular pack, including Miles Dixon, who now looks set to try and slipstream on the inside of Toby Owen. Can he claim? He's looking to claim 2 before turn 1. What? Such a brave move. 3 wide through turn 1. Yet again, Gary Cooper's sent into Mars. He was absolutely miles wide. Carl Benson was sent miles offline, as Gary Cooper is now up to 3rd. After all that's gone on, Gary Cooper in the bright red Renault is now into 3rd position. Miles Dixon in 4th. A great run for him. Carl Benson down into 5th. Toby Owen 6th. Aaron Large in 7th. Oh no, beg your pardon. Aaron Large now 6th, demoting Toby Owen to 7th. And Alex Rhodes has got a great ringside seat for the entire lot. Up front, Brendan Van Heeden is checked out. Look at this. He is absolutely gone. I mean, granted, 1.5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but over someone with the caliber of Andrew Gillone, that's quite a feat. So fair play, Brendan Van Heeden. May he claim the win here at Brno. We will see. Gary Cooper, look at that, 1.5 seconds down the road. I've cut away the wrong times. I think Carl Benson was getting a bit squiggly there. Carl really going for the chuck the tail in. And there goes another road cone. Checking in once again with Nick Bailey, one of our feature drivers for this evening. He's gotten past the AM runners, and Colin Dunn is back up ahead, back to the head of the field of the AM drivers. So him and Callahan are having a great battle. Again, apologies that we've not been able to catch this particular battle too much, as I have been focusing quite a lot on what is now a 4-way battle led by Miles Dixon in 4th. There's another 4-way battle here that Matt Webb is at the tail of. There's Nick Bailey, who is in the pro contingent, so he's not in this battle per se. He is on track, but not in championship terms. But, oh, wow, that was Matt Webb getting a bit out of shape. Colin has nailed himself to the back of Nick Bailey, trying to get away from Chris Callahan. Oh, he could have gone for the move. There's nothing stopping him. And Toby Owen now at the back of this particular train. But it does look like, did they close in a bit on Gary Cooper? No, Gary extended his lead up front of this train. As the top two now 2 seconds apart. Brendan Van Heeden leads Andrew Gillone by about 2 seconds. Gary Cooper in 3rd with an almighty load of drivers still pushing hard to catch up. No, oh, that's deep for Carl Benson. Where's the camera looking? Wow, that was very deep for Benson. He lost the position to Aaron Large as a result of that. Just missed his braking point. So easy to do in the heat at the moment. But that's cost him. They're just at the top of the shop for Alex Rhodes. He's lost time on that particular pack. But look who's behind him. It is Nick Bailey with the AM class right behind him. So Alex Rhodes could be in for a whole world of company very, very soon. Just have a quick look At the rest, there's Kev Straw with Mark Holmes, David Garside, and Mark Harrison at the tail of that particular field. David Garside and Mark Holmes in their own battle for 14th place. But what an incredible amount of battles we've had. It's a shame I can't keep up with all of them. But I do my best with how I can. It does look like this pack is beginning to separate somewhat, because Miles Dixon has got Aaron Large, and then there's a bit of a gap between Aaron Large and Carl Benson. There it is. And you can see Gary Cooper at the top of the shot. He's got himself... That's about 0.6 of a second. Oh, no! Carl has smacked that tyre wall. Now, he might be lucky... Well, as the tyres bounce back onto track, he might be lucky. Not all of the tyre walls cause the same amount of damage, but... And there doesn't seem to be any obvious damage to his car. But I know out of experience, you hit those walls hard enough, and it can ruin your car. Doesn't seem to be doing him too much harm at the moment as that particular pack settles down. Let's jump back to Chris Callahan, who is still chasing the AM lead from Colin Dunn. Right ahead, you've got Nick Bailey now doing a slipstream on Alex Rhodes. He's got the slipstream, he's got the pace, and that's more tyres bouncing around in the background. Can Nick Bailey do the inside manoeuvre into turn 1? Alex Rhodes isn't making it easy for him. Oh, both of them doing it pretty well. Lots of racing room given between the two. Nick Bailey nudges up into 6th, but Alex Rhodes is hanging on in there. Alex is going to have the inside line for the next couple of turns. Oh, and now Alex Rhodes has nudged back up into 8th position. And I think Nick's going to have to concede that one. He does. Oh, like hell does he. Not a chance. Scuzzle Motorsport number 29 slides past Alex Rhodes up into 8th. But Alex is not having it, though. On the way down the hill towards turn 11. Nicely done. Nick Bailey slides the door shut. Oh, but he's gone deep. Here comes Alex Rhodes again to try to do something about it, along with Dunn. Oh, no impact between Colin Dunn and Nick Bailey. I think Colin Dunn got a little hot coming into turn 7, and that's put Nick Bailey slightly off his rhythm. And that could have given Alex Rhodes the breathing space he needs to hold on to that 8th position. There's Benson now in 6th position. Bearing in mind he was in the top 3 for a while. There's Aaron Large on the back of Miles Dixon. This could well be, I think, one of Miles Dixon's best results. As it's now 3.2 seconds separating Brendan Van Heeden and Andrew Gillone up front. There is Van Heeden. And there is Gillone. Gary Cooper is also in the middle of nowhere, as he's worked his way brilliantly through the field. And Dixon with Aaron Large all over him. That camera view is no good whatsoever. Carl Benson not giving up on it, though. They sweep through the last couple of turns. There in the background you just saw Toby Owen. And the foreground there, Gary Cooper going through the shot. Oh, Aaron Large getting very, very close. I think that's going to... Oh! Bit of rally cross going on there from Carl Benson. Manages just about to keep his car under control. I think Aaron Large went in a bit hot. He had to get out of it, and that put Carl Benson off his stride. But Aaron Large right on Miles Dixon's case for 4th place on the inside of turn 4. Can he do it? Or is Miles going to try and banzai that one into 5? Still side by side between the Renault and the BMW. Oh, goodness me. Aaron Large just cut back across a little bit too hot. And that's sent Aaron Large, where he's gone off into the dust. Oh, no, that's cost him 3 positions as Miles Dixon, Carl Benson, and now capitalising on the mayhem, Toby Owen is back up into 4th. My goodness. What an absolutely amazing battle, as the checkered flag is coming out very, very soon. Less than a minute to go, and Miles Dixon looks like he wants to put one on the inside of Carl Benson, but does not manage the move into 9 and 10. Bouncing off, well, one of them is bouncing off the rev limiter. Miles Dixon looks set to try and make a move on Carl Benson, though, coming down towards 10-11. No, he stays where he is. Further back, Colin Dunn has lost the AM lead again to Chris Callahan. And Alex Rhodes is right in the midst of it, just going out of the shot. There he is, Nick Bailey. He has gotten clear of the madness and mayhem that was surrounding him. And now looks set for that 8th position with that bizarre 32-second penalty. 2 seconds for Toby Owen, 3 for Carl Benson, and 1 for Mark Holmes. And the checkered flag is out now. He didn't even see the man coming over the line. Your winner in race number 1 is Brendan Van Heeden. He should be ecstatic about that. Andrew Gillone, I'm sure he'll be quite pleased with that expression. Gary Cooper, my goodness me. Great effort there for third, but right behind them, Toby Owen, Carl Benson, and that, because of the penalties, that switches round to Miles Dixon taking 4th place. Toby Owen 5, Aaron Large up into 6th now, and Carl Benson drops to 7th. Chris Callahan is going to cross the line. I know some of these penalties are going to, for instance, Nick Bailey has crossed the line, and I can only assume the game is thought he's done an off-track overtake somewhere. That one will go to the stewards, I have absolutely no doubt. But at the moment, Callahan is registered 8th, Rhodes 9, and there is Colin Dunn in 10th, Matt Webb 11, Kev Straw 12th, David Garside having an argument with Mark Holmes as they come over the line for 13th position.